Good afternoon and welcome to another video with a guy and his projects. Today we are working on the Nissan 350Z automatic DE engine, but that don't matter in this video. What matters is it's a 350Z. I assume the process is the same for the G35, the Maxima, and whatever the G35 equivalent sedan is. I forget right now. Is it just the G35 sedan? There's the coupe and a sedan? I don't know. Anyway, what we're doing today is we're getting rid of this hood prop thing and we're putting in hood struts. I envision this being a super simple process. I envision being able to do this by myself, which therefore means you should be able to do it by yourself. I want to show you how I do it. So, sounds like my little daughter's having a rough time inside. I don't know if you guys can hear that through the microphone. So what we're going to do is we are putting in these hood struts from Z1 Motorsports. These are some hood shocks. It's part number Z192912, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how well these work. I'm not an affiliate with Z1 Motorsports at this time, nor are they sponsoring this video. That being said, I'm going to link some hood struts that say they're compatible from Amazon in here as well, because if you don't want to spend the, well, I'm not going to say how much these were. They were a little bit of money, let's just put it that way. If you don't want to spend that much on these, then hopefully we can find an equivalent for you on Amazon. I'll link below. I will also link these. So yeah, they claim this was going to give you a lot more hood clearance, so when you're sitting on your radiator, you don't bonk your head. No, I'm just kidding. So what are the benefits of hood struts over a hood prop? The main one for me is just working room. I mean, I like to work, and you got to bend down over here, bend in here. There's actually a fairly decent amount of room, but if you get hood struts that lift it higher, there's even more room, and it allows more light in here when you're working around. I just replaced the battery and all that stuff right here, and you're kind of hunkered down in here, clunk, 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 clunk on your head. Hopefully we can eliminate some of that. And I don't want to say it's safer, because as the hydraulics wear out, if they wear out, the hood can slope. That happened on my F250. I replaced the hood struts on that one. But it is less cumbersome than this. If you're changing out a radiator, you don't have this in the way. If you're doing all that, I mean, it's just nicer. It's not a necessary thing, but it is a convenience thing. So let's do it. I think we can just pull this one out. Boop. Get 10 millimeter. Nice. Oh. So that's going to come out. Boom, boom. Should have mentioned there is some slicing and dicing required. So it looks like there's this little pop out on this cover. It almost looks like it was intended to be cut out. It's almost like a guideline. Let's see if we can just use our razor knife here, which looks like we can. I'm not being all that careful because I really don't care, because I'm probably going to replace these covers anyway. They're pretty beat up. So I'm just going to cut. It actually broke, so whatever. Break that out. And then in this package right here, there should be some new ball studs. They are right here indeed. If I can get my fingers to work. Pull that out. This is going to go right where the old bolt was. What are the chances it's a 10 millimeter as well? Hey, look at that. I have no idea how tight, so we're just gonna go that tight. All right, so theoretically, I believe they want these installed with this up, the I don't know what you want to call that, down, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Let's refer to the black and white, hard to read pictures and instructions. Yes, in that picture, they've got the solid, the thick part up. All right, so these look like a 14. Nope, how about a 12? Okay, lefty loosey, righty tighty. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I did the lower one first, the lower bolt. I'll pull this out. And you've got one. They look interchangeable, so it doesn't look like they matter. I'm gonna put this lightly back in and just barely thread the bolt on a couple threads. This is just to help hold the hood when I do the top bolt. So that even if the hood slides, theoretically it shouldn't go far because we've got one bolt still in. In a theoretical world, this should work out perfect. It did not work out perfect. So undo the bottom nut. Now I just put the new bracket on top of the old bracket. I'm going to tighten it up. Alright, so before this goes in, looks like the bottom portion just clamps in. This upper section, let's see if I can get this on video, has this little clamp. See how it wraps around, and then it goes up, and it kind of locks the ball that this goes around in. So, ooh, whoa! I don't know how well that just picked up in camera, but I just popped that off with my fingernail and the whole clip went flying. I would try to not do that over your engine bay. So I'm gonna do this part first. Well, it's not under tension because that looked like a pain in the butt to do. There we go. Okay. So for those of you who did not see that, let's see if I can do that again on this one. So, see this little rod coming up? So when I just put this on right now, I'll try not to lose this one. Boop. I just took this, I slid it up through, found the hole, and then clipped it in. So at this point right now, going from the hood latch to the top of the hood, we are at 37¼ inches. Okay, so now we are going to lock this into place. I said 37¼ I hope. So we are going to undo the hood latch. Pick this up. Whoa. There's a lot more room. Alright, so I guess it seems to be in. Holy smokes. So we went from 37¼ to 51 even. That's quite the difference. Look how much more light is in there. Alright guys, that was super easy to do that from Z1 Motorsports, or Z1 Motorsports. Again, not sponsored at this point. I will link those down below. It's not an affiliate link. I will also link some that claim to work on Amazon in case you prefer to order that way. So, super easy. I did not need a helping hand. I was able to do this by myself. If you want to be safe and not bust your windshield, a second hand might be beneficial just in case. It's easier to get a buddy to hold it for 10 seconds than it is to replace a windshield. So keep that in mind, folks. If you liked what you saw, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. I got a whole playlist developed that I'm going to be building for this car. If you've been following me and watching the F250 build progress, not really build, but process for the last year, this is kind of going to be the same thing. A whole playlist dedicated to every repair and upgrade I do on this as we go. I do other vehicles, I cycle through them. I also do projects in the house. So hit subscribe, leave a friendly comment down below or a constructive one, whichever floats your boat. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Again, I don't know, remember from the beginning of the video, my head was like right here next to the top of the hood. Holy smokes, so much more light in here to work, so much more room. This is exciting, really. This is nice. So yeah, there she be. We'll see you next time.